The world's largest religious institution is about to choose a new leader, and for the first time in centuries, the outcome feels wide open. On May 7th, more cardinals than ever before will enter the Sistine Chapel, lock the doors, and vote for the next pope. But this conclave? It's unlike any we've seen. Diverse, complex, unpredictable, and carrying the weight of 1.4 billion souls. Pope Francis, who died on Easter Monday at age 88, didn't just lead the church, he redefined it. Over a decade, he shifted its center of gravity away from Europe, embracing the global south, elevating unheard voices, and opening sensitive conversations that challenge tradition. Now, the church is more universal than ever, and that changes everything about how this election unfolds. For starters, 133 cardinals will vote, the highest number in papal history. And they're coming from 71 countries, stretching from Argentina to Zambia. In 2013, they came from only 48. This is a conclave that truly spans the planet. But with global reach comes greater complexity. Traditionally, church observers could point to a handful of European cardinals and guess who might win? Not anymore. Pope Francis appointed nearly 80% of the cardinals eligible to vote, many of them reform-minded, many from Asia, Africa, and Latin America. Still, that doesn't guarantee a Francis clone. According to church historian Jörg Ernesti, the outcome is more uncertain than ever. Why? Because now there are simply too many qualified candidates with wildly different worldviews. And while some media love to speculate and even gamble on papal picks, yes, people are literally betting on it, even seasoned Vatican experts are staying cautious, because this conclave is governed not by polls or popularity, but by silence, prayer, and centuries-old ritual. Behind closed doors, the cardinals will weigh each other carefully. Who has the pastoral sensitivity to guide a wounded world? Who has the theological depth to navigate modern debates over LGBTQ rights, clerical abuse, and the role of women in the church? Does geography matter more than ideology? Does experience trump charisma? The pre-conclave gatherings, where cardinals informally discuss these questions, have become crucial, especially because many of them barely know each other. These meetings help bridge the cultural and linguistic divides and reveal who commands quiet respect. There are familiar names: Luis Antonio Tagle of the Philippines, warm, eloquent, and deeply pastoral; Jean-Claude Hollerich of Luxembourg, intellectual, European, and reformist. But even they have fallen silent in recent days, choosing reverence over campaigning. And then, unexpectedly, some older, once sidelined cardinals are reappearing. Cardinals like Cipriani of Peru or Mahoney of the US, both controversial figures, both linked to scandals. Their presence is raising eyebrows and concerns. At the same time, heavyweights like Walter Casper and Christoph Schönborn, who helped guide the last two conclaves, are stepping forward, urging continuity. They argue Francis's reforms must not only endure, they must evolve. But here's the paradox. The more open and universal the church becomes, the harder it gets to find one man who represents it all. Even the betting markets, yes, there's a site called Polymarket, are struggling. Most wagers are guessing the election will conclude by May 9th, but no one's betting on the name. So what should the world expect? A short conclave? A surprise candidate? A pope from Africa or Asia? The truth is, no one knows. And maybe that's the point, because this conclave isn't just about choosing a man in white, it's about asking what kind of church the world needs next, and who has the courage, clarity, and compassion to lead it. The Sistine Chapel will soon be locked, and the world will hold its breath.